Hi, it's Pete, and as Pride Month comes to a close today, I don't want to let this moment pass without reflecting on where we are, not only in the LGBTQ+ community, but all Americans. This year, Pride was like none other. It took place amid a pandemic that forced us to find new forms of celebration and struggle. It was also a pandemic that had painful resonance for generations of queer Americans who confronted a different deadly virus. Meanwhile, it arrived at the same time that cities rose up in anguish over the systemic racism and the police violence that killed George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Rayshard Brooks, and too many others. That moment called all Americans, including our community, to take stock of what each of us is doing in the struggle for racial justice, and to join the call for a nation that truly shows, by action, its recognition that Black lives matter. It has made this a time to reflect on allyship and to honor the leadership of queer people of color in our country and movement, especially as we trace back so much of the start of Pride to the leadership of Black trans women in response to police violence and repression over a half-century ago. This month, we mark the 5-year anniversary of marriage equality, a decision that made my own marriage to Chasten possible, and one that shaped so many lives, and yet reminded us that the struggle had a long way to go.
The Supreme Court has ruled that federal law prohibits discrimination in the workplace on the basis of sexual orientation.
And then this month, the highest court in the land finally said what most Americans already believed, that employment discrimination against LGBTQ workers is illegal and wrong. This historic decision is a hopeful reminder that progress is possible, even as we continue to struggle to end conversion therapy, to protect Black trans women from violence, to ensure equal adoption rights, to secure basic freedom for LGBTQ people globally, and so many other things we have to work toward. Now is a good time to remember that Pride has its roots in protest, that it consists of struggle as well as celebration, and that in these times every struggle is connected. So whatever Pride has meant to you personally this month, this year, let's make sure that every month and every minute we stay committed to creating a future marked by inclusion, by belonging, and by safety. Stay well, stay hopeful, stay engaged, and stay proud.